The team at the Impact Center, the initiative to mobilize partnerships for successful assistive technology translation, have been working to advance assistive technologies and other innovations through training and an engaging community of practice. Our team is led by Drs. John Perlman and Mary Goldberg, and advised and supported by a diverse group of individuals from multiple sectors and different areas of assistive technology with experience in academia, entrepreneurship, users of AT, or have served as mentors in our training programs. We have several mentors that support our training initiatives with a vast depth of experience from the university to technology transfer offices, entrepreneurs that have built their own companies, and venture capitalists, just to name a few, that lend their knowledge and experience to the teams we work with and assist with collaborations and connections, which have shown to be crucial pieces of the puzzle when building a community of practice. The Impact Center initiatives are divided into 3 primary areas and all play a role in helping researchers and entrepreneurs get their ideas, products, and solutions to their intended audience or users. On the research side, we have looked at the historical trends of tech transfer successes of NIDLR grants over time, as well as studied the barriers and facilitators that help or hinder an idea from making it to the intended user through both surveys and interviews. NIDLR stands for the National Institute of Disability, Independent Living, and Rehabilitation Research. Our training has been developed to increase awareness and capacity of grantees, engineers, practitioners, and others engaged in AT development and research through a multi-level sequential training program and an assessment tool to use to evaluate a product's readiness for market. Technical support ranges from collaborations and market data to feedback on tech transfer plans. Why assistive technologies? Let's look at the AT market and need. Assistive technologies are critical for people to live healthy, active, independent lives. An estimated 1 billion people need assistive technologies currently, and that number is expected to double by 2050. For those of you who may not be familiar with a community of practice, communities of practice are groups of people who share a concern or a passion for something they do and learn how to do it better as they interact regularly. According to an article by Wenger Trainer, a community of practice contains 3 crucial characteristics that must be developed in parallel: the domain, the community, and the practice. Why is assistive technology collaboration important? Well, assistive technologies encompass a wide array of not only products, but also services, healthcare standards, and the systems that support them. They challenge the one-size-fits-all approach of research, clinical trials, and translation of technology into meaningful interventions from idea to an impactful solution. In order to streamline and improve the efficiency of assistive technologies, interdisciplinary collaboration of the healthcare landscape, researchers, industry, the community, and the adoption of user-centered design is needed. But why should universities, government agencies, and entrepreneurs care about assistive technology tech transfer? Because this collaborative design approach is also applicable across other technology development sectors and agencies, and can lend itself to a more uniform mindset needed to address the needs and demands of a given market. In order to better understand how to more effectively translate technology in the AT sector, the Impact Center's research takes a look at the barriers and facilitators of technology translation. The Impact Survey of Barriers and Facilitators shows most grantees ranking all of the options as reasonably important to tech transfer when it comes to the facilitators. However, interdisciplinary collaboration and access to funding were the most consistently high-ranked facilitators. A similar question set was used for barriers and resulted in more varied perceived barriers than for facilitators, but overall, the most agreed upon issues were lack of funding to translate technology at a university setting and poorly defined and fragmented markets. In addition to the research, the Impact Center has developed an evidence-based training intervention to increase tech transfer performance. Level 1 Impact Bootcamp is meant for researchers, entrepreneurs, clinicians, or practitioner researchers, students, and postdocs to increase the overall awareness and capacity building for the disability and rehabilitation research community. Level 2 Impact Startup is meant to expand on the business model canvas and engage in the customer discovery process to better understand the stakeholders' needs and pain points, and comes with a $25,000 award. In Level 3 Impact Accelerate, teams partner with a local nonprofit team of consultants on a 6-week engagement that can range from value proposition assessments, marketing and competitor analysis, business plans, and exit strategies, just to name a few. Feedback from our community has helped us to improve and expand our training program to better suit the needs of the trainees in transferring their technologies. Teams are paired with mentors from the outset, work with a graphic design firm on custom pitch decks, and hear feedback and collaborate with a variety of mentors and teams throughout. In Level 2, trainees expand their pitch repertoire to include elevator, investor, and technical pitches as needed based on the stage of development of the technology and/or company. Guest speakers bring their experience and knowledge to the table, and their mentor-mentee relationship continues. We have had 20 teams to date, with an additional 12 in the current cohort that just began, from all the grant mechanisms offered by NIDLR, as well as some non-NIDLR grantees both in the United States and now Canada. Highlights of the training shows that a small business innovation research grant was funded for a Phase 2 grant. Another team was given the FDA Safer Technology designation based on coaching from a mentor. Creation of a startup company led by women and minorities was developed, and multiple teams continue their relationship with their mentors beyond just the training. Examples of what some of the awards given during startup have been used for include further development of mobile applications and graphic designs to enhance messaging. So what else is the Impact Center doing to increase collaboration and assist in advancing a technology to market? We have developed a small business help desk that includes key resources to help with funding applications, and we did a website refresh to increase community engagement and connection of community. In addition, we also have a podcast series called Impact Tech, which highlights AT innovators and their technologies and what they did to get those technologies to market. We are also continuously working to expand our reach on social media to grow our community and increase collaboration throughout the AT domains. Help us help you. We look forward to your questions and discussion. We would like to thank our funders and collaborators for their continuous support. Thank you for your time.